Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel RVing Off the Grid. Today's video is called Make a Camping Toilet for $20. It's not necessary to have a tent, but I kind of like to use a tent as a lavatory and a shower. I'll tell you in another video how to take a shower in a tent. So let's pitch the tent. Oh, that was really quick. Well, you want to see it a little bit less quick? All right. Okay, I'll pitch the tent. Ready? Here we go. Okay, I'm about to pitch my tent. And voila, there you have it, the tent is pitched. Warning, this toilet may be too weak to support heavy people or unsuitable for frail or elderly people because it is prone to tipping over. Construct a special chair out of structural lumber to support or steady heavy or frail people if needed. You are responsible for your own safety. All right, now what you need to make your simple toilet is this. Two items. A bucket, which this one you can get at Home Depot, and it's not very much money, and a toilet seat. Now the toilet seat you can also get at Home Depot. This one was less than $10. Now what I did is I took the lid off, because you don't need the lid. It's just extra dead weight. If you put the toilet seat on here with the lid, it's going to topple over like that. So take it off. Now, the other thing you need, plastic kitchen garbage bags. Always use a new one. You never take a dump in the toilet itself. What you're going to do is you're going to line it. You're going to take a dump in the bag. And that way you're never going to have to clean any of this. And there you go. Voila. Now I'm not going to demonstrate this, but this is how you sit. You can put this in a camping trailer, or you can put it in the tent. This is a nice way to control odor, and especially if you have a few people, or at least more than one person around with you. Now let's go over the costs of this. A 5-gallon bucket from Home Depot retails for $4.48. A toilet seat, well, Home Depot has them. You can get them for $30, but you don't need to go that expensive. The cheapest one, I think, is just as good. And the cheapest Home Depot toilet seat retails for $7.88. Now for the consumables. It's impossible to accurately determine how many consumables you're going to use, since it depends upon how often you use the toilet. But let's come up with some figures to get you started. One box of 10 large kitchen trash bags at Walmart costs 96 cents. Be sure to get the large ones. You don't want to get small or medium. But you know what? I think 10 kitchen bags isn't really enough to start off with. I'd go with 40 kitchen bags. So let's go with 4 boxes of kitchen bags, which would cost $3.84. And finally, the last item, toilet paper. I found a 4-roll pack at Walmart for an astonishing 94 cents. Now, they're not big rolls, they're small rolls, but hey, it's enough to get you started. So, when we add the bucket, the toilet seat, the 4 boxes of bags, and the toilet paper together, we come up with a subtotal of $17.14. Let's add tax. It varies from state to state. New York, where I live, it's pretty high, maybe 8.25%. So if we multiply by 8.25%, we have an additional $1.41. This brings us to a grand total of $18.55, which is definitely less than $20. Now, what do you do with the contents of the bag after you use it? Well, you could throw it into a dumpster, but many municipalities don't want you tossing human waste into their trash cans, their dumpsters. Some consider it to be medical waste. What you need to do is dump the contents of the bag into a toilet or an outhouse, and then wrap the bag up, and then you can put it out with the rest of the garbage. I don't know if you're allowed to do that, but people throw out dirty diapers, and that's basically the same stuff. If you can't get to an outhouse or a flush toilet, then what you need to do is you need to use 2 bags. You take a dump in one bag and put the used toilet paper into a second bag. Then, and I won't demonstrate this, but then if you're out in the woods where you can, use a shovel like this, or any kind of a shovel, to dig a hole at least 6 inches deep if you're allowed to do that. Some municipalities, some national forests and BLM lands don't even want you to do that. So consult their rules and follow their rules. Anyway, if you are allowed, dig a hole, dump the contents of your dump into the hole and bury it. And it's great because you can't see it, you can't smell it, you can't step in it. Other people who camp there after you won't know that you've even been there. Don't bury toilet paper though. It decomposes very slowly. Animals sometimes dig it up and it looks disgusting. So don't put some future camping people in the position where they have to make the choice between cleaning up your used toilet paper or just looking at it. Then take the messy bag, the really dirty one that you took a dump in, and put that into the other bag with the toilet paper, and then pack that one up and put it out with the regular garbage. If you need to transport stuff a long distance, what I recommend is store it in one of these drink cups. Put a lid on it, and you may have to build special compartments in your trailer, well, not in your trailer, but outside your trailer, to avoid odor if you need to transport stuff long distances before disposing of it properly. If you gotta take a leak, just use a gallon jug or something like that. Don't use anything that's thin like this. This is thin plastic from drinking water. Don't use this because it might rupture. And of course, you have to make sure that you have some place to store stuff. When you drive, you need a lot of bungee cords, and you need to be able to tie stuff up so that you know, a container like this doesn't tip and spill. All right, that's a wrap. My name is Thomas Childs, or as I like to call myself, RV Camper Tom. My YouTube channel is RVing Off the Grid. And before I go, I also want to remind you that I am a published author. My book, RV Electrical and Appliance Systems, Why They Don't Work and How They Could Be Fixed, is available through my online store, connected to my website at https://rvingoffthegrid.com.